Hero 26 is very playable and very fun internally, and that's all I'll say. And it's not coming out as soon as you think, so everybody don't think that's a teaser, but Hero 26 is already amazing.
The next hero is very playable. It's very fun internally. That sounds wrong, but it's very playable internally. But it's not coming out as soon as you think. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Stylosa, and this is Unit Lost. And this is quite worrying news. Now, this was an interview that IGN conducted with Jeff, where they spoke about the future of Overwatch, and frankly, that was all of the interesting information in that video. There were bits and pieces where Jeff talks about how, you know, they pitched the game to the Activision, well, the Blizzard Activision board, and they were like, oh, it's a shooter. And then they were like, oh, yeah, cool, look at these heroes, they're awesome, let's make Overwatch. But all of that, you know, that's history, we don't even care about that. What we care about is new content coming to this game, and I think nobody would disagree with me when I make this statement. The next hero needs to be a support hero, and I would really prefer it, ladies and gentlemen, if it was a hero that healed, or like I actually said in a recent video I made on the channel, where I was like, it would be very interesting if it was sort of like an area denial healer, maybe like Splatoon, you know, like spray the paint on the floor, but instead of paint, it's some sort of chemical that heals you as you stand in it, and maybe affects the enemy as they sort of come into it, or something ridiculous like that. That's what we need. But why is this worrying? Well, I don't think anybody would disagree with me if I said the next hero is going to launch at BlizzCon. But what Jeff has just said there is it's not going to launch at BlizzCon. If BlizzCon is when we expected the new hero to drop, if we just look at the release timeline, if we look at Doomfist, we got Big Daddy Doomfist, what a hero, what a man. Then we get a map, okay? That's Junkertown. That's going to release on the 19th of this month. So it's going to release tomorrow if you're watching this video when it goes live. Then we get an event. So it should be, we'll be going into October. So we'll be looking at the Halloween event. Then we get a hero, which is November, right? November is BlizzCon. But apparently, it's not going to be as soon as we thought it would be. Now, nobody would have said the new hero would come out before BlizzCon. So is Jeff telling us we're not going to get any more heroes this year? Now, they've actually said in the past they want 3 heroes a year. And yes, they will change this as time goes on. Like, as they feel they've, you know, maybe when we've got like 40 heroes or something, they'd be like, okay, maybe you only need 1 hero a year now. We don't need to do 3. But are they seriously saying, is Jeff seriously saying here in this video, we're only going to get the 2 heroes this year? We're only going to get Orisa and Doomfist, and that's it? It's very strange. Like, that is such a weird statement for him to make. Now, obviously, Jeff is kind of a little bit cryptic, right? It could mean different things. He might, for some reason, think that we believe the new hero is going to come out in October. And he's like, oh, it's not as soon as you think. Actually, it's, well, November. Also, as well, he might just be, well, trolling us and saying that, oh, she's not coming out then. Oh, by the way, guys, a new hero is here. And notice I said she. I don't know what the hero is. Like, if I did, it'd be beautiful. But I've got no idea what this hero could be. I just hope, for the life of me, it is a support hero. Guys, let me know what hero you would like to see in the comments below, because I don't think anybody wants to see another offensive hero, because when you look at the game, most of the heroes are DPS heroes. Even when you look at defensive heroes, right? Look at Hanzo. He's not defensive. He's a DPS hero. Torbjorn, all right, he's defensive because he builds a turret, but he's still a DPS hero. You know, look at Symmetra. She's meant to be supported. She's a DPS hero, right? All of these heroes are DPS. A lot of heroes fall into that role. We need more varied heroes that not just like super high skill cap hit scan players can kind of play, right? Overwatch, like, the beauty of this game is players can play lots of different heroes. Like, hand over heart, right? This is how I play Overwatch once I get to the, like, my mechanical cap, right? Which I think is about 4.1k for DPS. After that, I am too old, I am too slow. I will watch myself get outplayed by other DPS players quite easily, and I think, oh god, what am I doing? But the thing with Overwatch is, that doesn't mean that I need to retire, or I need to just play games and I'll just keep losing games and I'll D-rank. No, I can play Winston, I can play the supports, I can play the other heroes because they require other skill sets, and I can still be as effective and can keep climbing the ladder. That's what makes this game beautiful. So we need more heroes like that. What we don't want are heroes like Tracer. We've got enough of them in the game right now. We don't need another like hero like Doomfist, or, you know, like Genji, people like that, which are like ultra high skill cap offensive heroes. We've got enough of them in the game to be going on with. So please, Blizzard, do not give us an offensive hero. My god. And please don't, like, make sure it comes out this year as well. Please be BlizzCon. What? Clarify. Please clarify. Anyway, what else have we got? So Heroes of the Storm. You guys probably watched a video I put out the other day on the new D.Va skin. Now, this was D.Va the Destroyer, and it was a totally ridiculous skin because, as you can see on the screen here, we actually have an in-game render of this. And this is D.Va's mech, and you can kind of see D.Va inside the mech, and then you can see baby D.Va. That looks crazy. That looks really damn good. And like I said in that video I made, I'd like to see these actually in Overwatch. That would be, well, beautiful. We've also got this skin as well. This is a Junkrat sort of devil skin. Now, this is obviously a Diablo sort of Junkrat, like, it's obviously, you know, it's Heroes of the Storm, so it's a mashup of all the Blizzard games. It's a demonic Junkrat. Again, this looks totally crazy, but I think they've got almost more license to sort of be a little bit more creative with Heroes of the Storm. But the way they are creative with these skins is mashups from other Blizzard franchises, which we've not seen in Overwatch yet. And will we ever see that in Overwatch? Well, I don't know. But these skins are awesome, and it would be nice to see them actually in Overwatch. There is also a Hanamura map going into Heroes of the Storm as well. Now, the final piece of news I'd like to talk about in this video is Junkertown. Now, Junkertown comes out on the 19th. So, as I said, if you're watching this video today, it will come out tomorrow. It comes out on Thursday, the 19th of September. Now, what's interesting about Junkertown is it's going to be a fun map to play on. I think it's going to be a really good addition to the game, and I can't wait to play on Junkertown. I can't see any immediate issues with it. Like, when I go back and I think about Horizon Lunar Colony, obviously the major issue with that is you respawn so close to the final point. It's a 2CP map, and it kind of doesn't really fix any of the problems with endlessly contesting 2CP at the end of the map. Also, the first point of the map is kind of difficult to attack as well. So you can see issues with Horizon, right? It wasn't like, oh wow, this is such a great map. Yeah, with Junkertown, obviously it's a payload map, or an escort map as they call them. It's fun, right? A lot of different areas of the map. It feels like a very modern map. As was explained to me by the devs, this is a map where it's modern, right? So what it means is it's designed for all of the current heroes in the game, whereas they had maps before like Temple of Anubis, which were not designed for D.Va because they hadn't made D.Va at all before they made that map. So they don't really have that problem with Junkertown. And obviously they know what heroes are coming out in the future, so maybe we could look at things like Junkertown for like possible hints to what the new kind of hero might be. I don't know. The most interesting thing though is there's no mention of D.Va and Mercy changes going through. Now, I made a video last week because I expected the D.Va and Mercy rework to go through on Tuesday of last week, but it didn't. However, what's leading me to believe that we will see this with the Junkertown update is they have taken the PTR offline, so you can no longer play the reworked Mercy and D.Va. So I assume they will drop when Junkertown drops because it's all part of the same PTR build. And generally they push that PTR build to live once it goes, well, offline. So yeah, we're going to see a new Mercy. This is going to change the game dramatically. We're going to see a new D.Va as well. But I think the new Mercy is going to have more of an impact than the new D.Va. The new D.Va, yeah, less defense matrix. We've covered that to death, so we know there's going to be big changes. It's an exciting time for Overwatch, guys. But I'm kind of worried that Jeff is going out and saying the next hero isn't as soon as we think it is. And surely everybody's thinking the next hero comes out at BlizzCon. Anyway, guys, I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and join the Discord as well, guys, which is discord.gg/UnitLost. And I will catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.